Hi everyone, it's Little Blue and you're listening to my podcast, aka Little Blue. And tonight I wanted to talk about a topic which I feel is very important. And it is probably something a lot of us neglect, we forget to do it, we really don't understand the importance of it and why putting yourself first sometimes can be more beneficial than not. And it's been inspired by a post I've seen on Instagram. By a company called Andy's Boutique UK. They do t-shirts, they do bags, they do dresses, they do all sorts of different things. Go check her out because her page is wonderful. My favourite hoodie is from there and it says dramatic across it. I love it. It is so comfy and so warm as well. I just can't get out of it. I hate it when it's like it's got something spilt down it. I'm like, no, absolutely love it. I've just lived in it over the winter. It's been amazing. But anyway, she's bought out this t-shirt and it says self-care is not selfish. And that message in itself has just really hit home for me because I have been really neglecting my self-care since Christmas time, I'd say, maybe even before then. But when I was seeing an outreach worker, we did this little chart thing and I had to write down where I was a year prior to writing it and then do another one of where I'd got to now, where I was now. And I'd literally gone from rock bottom to the top for every aspect of my life. So whether that was being a parent, whether that was home, whether that was finances, whether that was health, whether it's just lots of different things. And it had literally gone from a 1 to a 10 or a 1 to a 9. And the areas that hadn't, the areas that were still low, were all areas connected to me personally and my self-care and my self-belief and my own sort of wellness and mental health. And we concluded that this is because I do neglect my self-care and I put people first a lot of the time. But in doing so, I forget to look after myself, which we shouldn't do. There should be a good amount of self-care, of me time, of just getting downtime and recharging your batteries. It is so important. So originally, I made efforts to go walking. I went walking with my camera. So when baby Blue is at preschool, I'd go out for an hour in the woods, have a good old walk, maybe have a chin wag on my podcast. Starting my podcast actually was a part of me time because it gave me something to access the performer in me. And I did start to do things, but again, I've slipped. And I mean, for me, it is as simple as having a shower, because if I'm not really thinking about it, I jump in the shower and I'm as quick as I can be. So baby Blue isn't bored or she doesn't wake up or whatever the situation. But when I think of me, I say to her, right, have you got everything you need? Do you have food? Do you have drink? Do you have this? Mummy's just going to have a shower. You can come in. If you need me, you can call me if something's wrong, all of this sort of stuff. But I'm having a shower. And when I do that, I know that I can have a blooming good shower, a nice long one where I take my time, I give myself a bit of a pamper, and I always feel so much better and relaxed for it. And it's what I've done today. That's what I did this morning, in fact, and it was lovely. It was such a good shower. I do love a good warm shower. Nothing like it, really. And we've been for a walk today as well. But tomorrow is Sunday and we have no plans at the moment. But I have this sort of niggling thing that I'm going to get some texts saying, oh, what's going on? Do you fancy meeting up? And tomorrow is going to be one of those days where I'm just going to have to say, I'm really sorry. I need a day in. Because I do. I just need a day where I can sort out my flat. I can do the washing up. I can do some washing. I can hoover. I can just chill out, really. Because I don't know about you, but if life is a constant today we're doing this, today we're doing this, today we're doing this. And you're constantly going out and seeing people, which is wonderful and lovely. And I have so much fun, and I love my friends and I love my family. And I don't at all regret going out or hate it or feel like it's a burden. But you just get to a point, don't you, where you're like, okay, I need a break now. I just need to have some home time, some me time, some nice quality time with baby Blue. And that's where I'm at, really, right now. And that all comes as part of self-care. A friend of mine, she's really good, and I do admire her when she does it. So as soon as she says to me, I'm really sorry, I'm just spending the day in today. I'm having a duvet day because I don't feel up for it. And as soon as someone says that to me, I'm like, yeah, no, totally get that. You need a downtime, you have your downtime, because it does us all the world of good sometimes. And even if you've got mental health things going on, or you've been quite blue, sometimes even if your friend says, no, I just need a day to myself, sometimes it really does just help so much if a friend is understanding about that and just lets you do what you need to do. And so, yeah, that's how I'm going to do some self-care tomorrow. I would love to hear your self-care things. How are you going to look after yourself over this next week that we've got coming up? What things are you going to do for you? Are you going to make sure you have a bubble bath every night? Or are you going to treat yourself on Friday to a load of takeout and junk food and ice cream and all good stuff? Are you going to maybe start a hobby like writing again? So each night you sit down, you take time out, about an hour or so, and just write. Like, do something that really inspires your creative side. Maybe you used to paint, or you like drawing, even if you don't think you're very good, but you just enjoy it. Grab your art pad, grab your paints, grab your pencils, and get drawing. Get outside if you need that break from the hustle and bustle of being at home. Just find a hilltop and sit on a bench and do some drawing, write some poetry. You know what? Choreograph a dance if you need to. Whatever it is that touches your inner peace, then do it. Always make time for yourself. And this is a daily thing. It's not just a once a week treat for yourself. It is something we all need to do daily. And for me today, I had a little lie-in. I say lie-in very loosely because I've got a 4-year-old, so I can't really lie in because she's constantly waking me up. But what I mean is I get to lay in bed. I'm awake, but I'm laying in bed. And what else did we do? We went on a walk. I got to see my friend. I've treated myself to a really nice coffee, which I found. I can't remember if I mentioned it in my podcast. I found this toffee nut Nescafe latte sachets. Holy cow, they're good. So I've treated myself to one of them. I've been sat here watching The Voice and The Greatest Dancer. I'm absolutely pooped though today. I'm really tempted to grab an early night, which could be another thing. But tomorrow, 100%, I'm just taking a day and having a day in the warm, because, yeah, that is exactly 100% what I need for me right now. And yeah, I might treat myself to a little Pims. Definitely treating myself to a good shower again tomorrow, because that did do me the world of good. I might even give my hair a bit of a pamper. I feel like I need to have a facial as well. So I might maybe do that. Maybe I'll pick up a face pack at some point this week and give myself a nice facial and a pedicure and give myself a little pamper like that, because that always makes me feel quite good too. So there are so many things that you can do, and it benefits us because it relaxes us. It reminds us to, well, for me, it reminds me who I am a bit. I stop being mum, and I stop being this, that, the other, and I'm just stop being me. And I can really just concentrate on who I am and what I am, and just enjoying the moment. And it 100% is something that February needs to have more of. I've also just seen this post on Instagram, which I've just shared, and it is this, is it called Friendly February or something along those lines? And it is something to do each day, which makes you a better friend, I think. I think that's the way round it is. And I think I'm going to try and do it. So today was tell a friend how much they mean to you, which before I'd even read it, I'd already done. So tomorrow I'll do the next one, and then Wednesday. So I've shared that post on my Instagram story. So pop over there to aka Little Blue on Instagram and find the post, and then see if you can do it too, because kindness is so needed. And if you can be kind to everyone that's around you, you're just amazing. And this sort of little challenge over February, it's going to just encourage it. And it's fantastic. Absolutely. 100% wonderful. Another great thing for self-care is if you check out a page called Isabella and Us, and she releases a magazine. Why can I never remember what it's called? Being Zine for Mums or something along those lines. And it's a publication that she brings out, and it has stories from mums and how they get their self-care, different types of things. One podcast that she did, she's got a podcast as well if you're interested. Amazing podcast. One podcast was all about your cycle. This is for the girls. It's all about your cycle and how different days of your cycle will make you act in a different way, and how you can actually tailor your months to how your body works. It was really, really interesting in a strange way, but I would really urge you to listen to it. But definitely check out Isabella and Us, because she is wonderful. And each week she will post something like, what have you done for you today? And it's a reminder to do it. And you're like, oh, okay, what have I done for me today? Do you know what? I haven't done very much. So let's keep going. And honestly, she's fantastic at keeping you doing that. And she has merchandise as well. She has cards, she has badges, she has all sorts, and she has a magazine, which I really, really do recommend if you're a mum, because it's a great magazine. But she looks out for wellness because after having her daughter, she suffered with postnatal depression and all the joys that come with that. So she, more than anybody, knows the importance of me time when you're a mum, especially when you've got something mental health related to go on top of being a new mother. So I really recommend that. I really recommend Andy's Boutique UK because she's got some great merchandise coming out. She's just brought out this new style of thing. It's great, honestly, it's really great. And she does snood hoodies. So the hoodie is like a snood, and oh my god, I really want one. I really, really want one. I need to win the lottery so I can just buy. Oh, actually, I need to check my lottery numbers. I did do the lottery today. God, can you imagine? I'm sitting here chatting away and I'm a millionaire. How'd that be? That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Gosh, what would you do if you won the lottery? Because I'd definitely buy a house. No doubt about that. And I would help out a few friends with various different things. I'd probably give my mum and dad a load of money so they could go on holiday and do some home improvements and things like that. But yeah, all in all, buy a house. Buy a house, make sure Baby Blue and I set up for life. She could have a lump sum, so she's set up for when she wants to move out and start her own family. Yeah. God, can you imagine if I won the lottery? How amazing would that be? I would probably, my big long-term goal for Little Blues, my Little Blue project, Little Blues Thank You, is to eventually become some sort of charitable trust where I can help people in the situation I've been in. So people on the poverty line and people that are just sort of in that need of that little bit of extra help. And I would love it. And if I won the lottery, that is definitely what I do. Oh, anyway, I've rambled on a lot tonight. So sorry if it's been a bit rambly and a bit random, but take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic weekend. I will see you tomorrow. And remember, go and do something for you. If you haven't done something all day and you've been on your feet all day or whatever, go right now, get in the bubble bath, just go and get some me time, because it's important and you will feel 100% better. It will do you the world of good, I promise. Anyway, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.